I don't know what promises God has made to you in-house, and the hundreds, and by the time the week is out, a couple of thousand have watched the broadcast. But I do know this. There's a reason you're still here. Months after a pandemic that has affected the entire world and continues to do so, you are still here. You see, as believers living in an uncertain world, we must proclaim, like Simeon, it's not over until God says it's over. This whole thought that when people get elderly and we just throw them off to the side and what they say don't matter no more, that's foolishness. All the years of wisdom and knowledge that God has put into elderly people for young people to learn something. That was one of the great things that Elder Jarrell said last week in his message, speaking to the young people. He told us as older people we need to, bring the younger people on. But one of the comments he made, he said to the younger people, sometimes you need to shut up and listen. Because to think you know what you have not experienced and what you really don't know, that is not wisdom, that is pride and arrogance. I had to sit under Bishop Arthur M. Brazier for the first 18 years of being saved. And then I still sat under him even after I became a pastor, needing his wisdom, needing his knowledge, needing his understanding. And one thing Satan will try to do is separate you from your church. He'll try to separate you from your leaders and leave you stranded out in the wilderness as a sheep without a shepherd. The Bible tells us in Philippians 1 and 6, be confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on until completion. God does not start when he doesn't finish. And in a sense, I don't want to take it too far, but in a sense, we who are believers are immortal until God finishes what he wants. Now, I have to be careful because some of you misinterpret immortal. You think you can walk across I-57 during rush hour, and because you're immortal, you are not going to get hit. I guarantee you're going to get hit. Because a part of walking with God is common sense. Your destiny. I brought these frames today. Your destiny and my destiny is like these frames. Got a small frame here. It's beautiful. It's nice. Have another frame that's also beautiful but larger. And then finally we have a really nice frame that's big as well. Well, Pastor, what is the point that you're trying to make with these frames? It is a simple one. We are not permitted to choose the frame of our destiny. God chooses that, but what we put into it, that's ours. Somebody's going to get with me in this. When God has destiny for you, he puts a frame about what he wants you to do, when, where, how. It's a frame. But to think that it is automatic, what goes in it is a mistake.